Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. My name is Heidi. I'm the National Nursery Manager for Nurseries by Gymfinitiy Kids. I'll just wait a few moments for everyone to arrive as I am a little bit early, but please do let me know your name in the comment section and what nursery your little one attends as well. I hope you all had a good day. Like I said, I'll just wait a couple of moments just for everyone to arrive, but please do let me know your name in the comment section and what nursery your little one attends as well. Okay. So I hope you're all safe and well once again. So hi Josie, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us today. So like I said, once again, thank you for joining. Welcome to my living room and our third live stream for our nurseries. So as before, this live stream, please feel free to comment your thoughts or any questions that you may have, and I'll do my very best to answer them for you. I'll just wait a couple more moments. Hi Helen, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, so as mentioned, the video is a live stream, but will be available on demand to watch whenever is easiest for yourselves. So if you do get dragged away halfway through, please feel free to pause and return whenever it's convenient for yourself. Okay, I think that's probably everybody now, so let's get started. So the reason we started hosting these live streams on a Monday was we found that lots of parents were asking similar questions around COVID-19 and supporting their little one's development. So myself and the team thought it would be nice to put some of these live stream sessions together to hopefully answer all of your questions and share some tips and advice on how to get through this chaotic time. So for those of you that don't know, I've been working in nurseries for over 10 years now, and I can definitely say this has been the most challenging time that I've experienced within my career. If you didn't manage to tune in last week, I would recommend watching our live stream where we covered foods that boost your immune system, and of course the changes that we're all having to make to ensure that we protect ourselves and each other as well. So today we're going to be looking at supporting your little one through potty training. And when we start thinking about potty training, it's always good to be as prepared as what we possibly can be. Certainly with kind of the stresses of lockdown, those children that are already potty trained, it's perfectly natural for them to digress within that development as well. So today I'm going to be sharing some tips and advice on kind of getting you back on track with potty training and supporting those children that are starting to be ready to potty train as well. So, of course, accidents are bound to happen. So when children are potty training, we do need to be prepared for lots of accidents. Certainly the washing machine going constantly, where you're having to kind of change lots of clothes as well. So do make sure you've got lots of spare clothes, lots of cleaning products. I would recommend is if you are popping out to the shops to get some new clothes or new underpants for little one, that you do take your little one with you. And get them to choose what kind of spare clothes that they would like as well, and really involve them in that process as much as possible, and that should make them excited for the new challenge ahead as well. Do try and limit the amount of distractions. This will support your little one in starting to recognise the signs of when they do need to use the toilet. It will also help you as parents to start recognise the signs of when little one needs to go as well. So that may be them start to kind of wriggle a little bit, stop what they're doing, or kind of run off into a corner. They're all signs that little one may need to use the potty or toilet, and then you can encourage them to do so as well. So it's really important when you are potty training to celebrate every small success. So whether that be they sit on the toilet or ask to use the toilet or potty, or let you know when their nappy needs changing, it's really important that we celebrate them successes. This can be done through lots and lots of praise, possibly introducing a sticker chart and getting little one to pop a sticker on their sticker chart of their choosing as well. So that kind of sums up the tips and advice for potty training. I will be moving on to a quick Q&A session before signing out. But as always, if you do have any questions throughout this stream, do pop them in the comment section and I'll do my best to support and answer them for you as well. So last week we sent out an email to all of our parents and a few of you responded with some questions. So thank you for those of you that did. Like I said, if you are watching, please do pop any questions you may have in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them for you. Okay, so we have our first question is from our parent in Milton Keynes that said, my child is 2 years, should I start potty training? Now, there isn't necessarily a certain age in which children become ready to potty train. It's all about kind of when they're ready as an individual. They will generally start to show you kind of some signs that they are ready. So that may be that they ask for their nappy to be changed, that may be that they start to become more interested in what the toilet or potty is used for, or they don't like being wet as well. What I would recommend is if little one is starting to show these signs, that every time you change their nappy, you encourage them to either sit on the toilet or potty. This allows little one to have a really nice transition into what can be quite a challenging kind of developmental milestone for them as well. So our next question is from a parent in our Maidstone site that says, are pull-ups advisable? So using pull-ups is an entirely personal preference. They certainly do kind of have their pros and they do have their cons as well. So they are obviously an absorbent material. So if you are popping out and you want to support little one with their potty training but are worried they may have accidents and there not be anywhere to change them, then pull-ups is a great option for this as well. They are also fantastic at supporting children to learn how to kind of pull their trousers down and pull them back up also. Sometimes we have found, because they are an absorbent material, that they don't tend to kind of want to use the toilet or the potty as often. So we do have a question from Helen that says, my daughter sleeps really heavily. Should I lift her at night time? So what I would recommend you do is just before you're kind of about to go to bed, Helen, is that you kind of gently pop little one on the toilet and they may use it at that point. Preferably, if you did want to, you can pop little one in a pull-up as well until they start to be able to recognise the signs of when they're able to use the toilet and then wake themselves up to do so. Tends to be children being dry at night is definitely the last stage of that process of potty training. So you may be waiting a while for little one to be able to recognise that sign, but certainly before you go to bed, do try and pop her on the toilet gently without waking her up. So our next question is from our parent in our Cambridge site that says, my child is scared to go to the toilet and won't use public toilets because of the hand dryer. Now, this is perfectly normal and very, very common for children to be scared of loud noises. Try and desensitize little one as much as possible. So try and stay really calm when they do become a little bit scared. Role model using the hand dryer and explain to them what the hand dryer is for as well. I would never force them to use the hand dryer themselves, but certainly do try and show them and role model them what that hand dryer is for. But like I said, that's perfectly normal for children to be scared of hand dryers. They are particularly loud, bless them. And then with regard to the toilet, again, that's perfectly normal for children to be scared of using the toilet. Try using a training toilet seat that you can pick up from kind of lots of different shops, or alternatively do try and maybe kind of use a potty to see whether that's more suitable for their needs as well. So our last question is from one of our parents in our Milton Keynes site. That has said, I've just had another baby and my toddler is having accidents again. Firstly, congratulations on your new arrival. I hope all is well. Again, perfectly normal for little one to go backwards with regard to their toilet training. It's change of routine, and you'll often find that children tend to digress within their potty training stages as well. I would recommend you go back to basics a little bit. and look at things like using a sticker chart again, getting them to choose the sticker that they want to put on their sticker chart. Lots and lots of praise when they do use the toilet also as well. There's lots of kind of really good books out there for children that talk about using the potty that you can also start to read to little one also. Okay, so it looks like we are at the end of our live stream for today, but once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it's been useful and you've been able to take something away from this. As always, if you do kind of need some one-to-one support or have any questions, do please get in contact with our nursery team. We'll be able to support you with that as well. So next Monday, at the same time, I'll be hosting another live covering the topic of keeping preschoolers active at home. So if you do have any questions with regard to this, please do drop a comment and I'll be able to cover this next week. For now, take care, stay safe, and thank you so much for joining me.